In this section, I'm going to talk about modules, why they are needed, how to create them, how to use them, and things like those. For that, I'll copy this. I'll copy this folder to Angular setup, as we have just done the setup, and I'll resume the code from there. So I go to the Angular training folder. I create a copy cp-r to Angular setup to 3 modules. So I copy the whole folder, and here again we have index.html, app.js, angularmin.js. Let me open this file. 3 index.html open. Yeah. So we are starting the place where we left in chapter 2. Good. So since we want our whole we would generally want our whole HTML page to be angularified. So HTML is a better place to give this directive, to give this tag ng app, right? If I refresh it, I see the same results. I can easily see the page being angularified. I can also give a name to this ng app, for example books card. So this becomes the module name. So if I refresh the page, so I see some error. So it basically means that this module is not defined. So in order to define it, we can go to app.js and use the Angular global Angular object which comes from angular.min.js, and it has a function called module which helps you create a module. It needs 2 parameters: first the name of the module, and second an empty array, and thus it will create a module object books card. So it will return that module object. We can save the return value inside a variable called books card. If I refresh it, so there is no error anymore. If I print this books card, console.log books card, then I see there is a complex object which has a lot of methods. So this is our module object. It's kind of packaged in Java, and it is uh, it is used to create other entities. So all the other entities are created over module object using the module object, and module object is created using the global Angular variable. Secondly, if you want to retrieve a module which has already been created, you can do that using the same module function call, but with just one parameter, which is the name of the module name, books card. So the difference between line 1 and line 5 is, so line 1 is creating a module with the name books card, and line 5 we are fetching a module with the name books card, and this line assumes that this has been declared already. So if I refresh it, I see no error, but if I remove line number 1 and 2, so I see an error. So it basically says it has not been created yet. So if I give the second parameter, which is an empty array, so then it works fine. So to create a module, 2 parameters are needed. The second parameter, which is an empty array, is generally used to give the names of other modules which sorry. So the second parameter is generally used to mention the other module dependencies. For example, there is a third party module which has a cool widgets called cool widgets. Then we import it from here, and when we do that, so all the widgets or all the directives. So with that basically comes to our project and we can use it. So it is something similar to import in Java. So we'll come to that later during the course. So I hope you learned the concept of modules in Angular.